And we continue the primetime package now with the business day. Opposition spokesman on finance Mark Golding is raising questions about the recent depreciation of the currency, suggesting it's a deliberate action of the Bank of Jamaica to push up prices. Mr. Golding made the suggestion in a media release earlier today.
Instability in the currency market pushed the US dollar to an all-time high price above 135 Jamaican dollars on Tuesday. Ahead of that, and as the dollar weakened in recent days, the Bank of Jamaica Governor Brian Winter has been doing the rounds in the media, assuring the country against panicking, saying the depreciation is not causing inflation. But opposition spokesman on finance Mark Golding says he believes the central bank is trying to do just that, cause inflation to be higher than it is now.
Some speculation in the business community and elsewhere that the Bank of Jamaica's approach to the foreign exchange market has been informed by the desire to get the inflation rate up into the target range. However, the Bank of Jamaica itself has not said so, and they have not been, in my view, sufficiently open and frank with the public as to what their strategy is at this time in relation to the foreign exchange market.
Inflation at the end of June was 2.8%. falling below the BOJ's target of 4 to 6%. The ultimate goal, according to Mr. Golding, is so that the BOJ's 4 to 6% inflation target can be met. But why would the central bank have an interest in pushing up prices and causing consumer pain just to meet its target? According to Mr. Golding, it's been encouraged by the International Monetary Fund, IMF, so that key benchmarks in the IMF agreement, such as the debt to GDP and public sector wages to GDP, both of which are impacted by inflation, will be met easier. He appears to suggest that there is no other clear reason for allowing the dollar to weaken, pointing out that the BOJ itself is contributing to the weakening by buying up US dollar at a time when the market is tight. The action of buying US dollar when supply is tight will only cause the price of the US dollar to rise as suppliers sell to those bidding the highest prices. With that, Mr. Golding is calling on the central bank to come clean and tell the country why the dollar is weakening and if it is deliberately causing the weakening just to meet its inflation target at the expense of consumers. For the Business Day, I'm Andrew Laidley.
10,700. That's the number of net new jobs which were created in the first 3 months of the year, as the number of Jamaicans working reached an all-time high, 1,217,300 people. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin, in its latest release, said the new jobs were created mainly in the industry group, wholesale and retail, as well as the repair of motor cars and equipment. Despite new jobs, the unemployment rate crept up to 9.7% in April compared to 9.6% in January. Oil prices settled lower today. Oil for delivery in September is down 56 cents to settle at $67.84 a barrel. And that's the Business Day. The international stories after this break.